What if I told you that your financial struggles are not a matter of a bad economy, a difficult job market, or a lack of opportunity? What if your bank account isn't the result of your education or your talent, but the direct reflection of a set of ancient, unbreakable laws you may not even know exist? Most people chase wealth with the world's rules. They hustle, they grind, they worry. They see a rich person and think, they got a lucky break. They see someone struggling and think, they just didn't have the right connections. We operate as if we are the masters of our own financial destiny, fighting for every scrap. But that belief is a trap. There is a system for building wealth that has nothing to do with luck and everything to do with divine order. These are the biblical laws of righteous wealth. Most people break these laws every single day and wonder why their finances are in chaos. In this video, I'm going to show you those 7 laws, and once you understand them, you will finally understand the true source of abundance. Law 1. The Law of Ownership. The very first rule turns the world's wisdom on its head. It is this: nothing you have actually belongs to you. The world screams, "It's mine! I earned it!" But God says something different. Psalm 24:1 declares, "The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it." Haggai 2:8 is even more specific. "The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, declares the Lord Almighty." This isn't just a nice idea. It is the foundation. You are not an owner. You are a steward. You are a manager of assets that belong to someone else. That mindset alone separates righteous wealth from the pride of greedy wealth. Law 2. The Law of Stewardship. Once you know you're a steward, God tests you. He doesn't hand over a fortune to the unproven. He watches what you do with the little things. Luke 16:10 makes it clear, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." Think of the parable of the talents. The servants who were given resources were judged on one thing: did they multiply what they were given? The one who multiplied his resources was given even more. The one who buried his in fear lost everything. The principle is inescapable. Heaven rewards multipliers, not just preservers. God is looking for a return on his investment. Your life, your skills, your income, they are his investment in you. Law 3. The Law of Value Creation. How do you multiply? The answer is the third law. Money always follows value. This isn't a mystery. It's a spiritual and economic principle. Wealth is the reward for solving problems for other people. Proverbs 22:29 asks, "Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings." Why? Because skill creates value. Proverbs 14:23 states it plainly, "All hard work brings a profit." If you want more wealth, stop chasing money. Start creating value. The more problems you solve, the more value you add, the more wealth will naturally flow toward you as a byproduct. Law 4. The Law of Diligence. Creating value requires more than a good idea. It requires action. Lazy people talk about getting rich. Diligent people are too busy building to talk about it. Proverbs 10:4 draws a stark line. Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth. This isn't about working yourself to death in short, intense bursts. It's about methodical, focused effort over time. As Proverbs 21:5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance." Wealth isn't built in a day. It is built daily. Consistency beats intensity. Law 5. The Law of Integrity. The how matters just as much as the what. This is where many people fall. The world tells you to get it fast. The Bible warns you to get it right. Proverbs 11:1 says, "The Lord detests dishonest scales." And Proverbs 13:11 warns, "Wealth gained hastily will dwindle." Unrighteous money carries a hidden curse. It feels like a shortcut, but it's a trap door. Jeremiah 17:11 gives a chilling promise. Those who gain riches unjustly will lose them in the middle of their days. Fast money often carries hidden destruction. Righteous wealth is clean. You can sleep at night because it was built on a foundation of truth. Law 6. The Law of Generosity. And here is where biblical economics becomes radically different from anything the world teaches. The world says to hoard. God says to give. The world sees giving as loss. God sees it as multiplication. Proverbs 11:25 promises, "A generous person will prosper." Luke 6:38 commands, "Give, and it will be given to you." This isn't a formula to get rich. It's a law to protect your heart. Hoarding wealth leads to pride and fear. Generosity breaks the power of money over you. It keeps the channel of blessing open. Law 7. The Law of Eternal Perspective. Finally, the law that holds it all together. All of this is temporary. If you forget that, your wealth will become an idol and destroy you. Matthew 6:19 commands us, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy." So what is the purpose of wealth? 1 Timothy 6 tells us exactly what to do. Command those who are rich in this present world to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. Money is not a prize to be won. It is a tool for eternal impact. So look honestly at your finances today. Don't blame the system. Don't blame your boss. Go back to the laws. Recognize God owns it all. Become a trustworthy steward. Create massive value for others. Work with diligence. Maintain absolute integrity. Practice radical generosity. And never lose your eternal perspective. That is the system. That is righteous wealth creation.